welcome to Sadomi's Power Rankings and Predictions for Week 1 of the Wertyo Draft League, the WDL. I am your host, Sadomi, and we're going to have some fun today. It is the first week, and right now, I want to go through all the teams and just kind of put them in a power ranking list. Actually, and honestly, from Mystic all the way up to the third spot, they're all relatively interchangeable. It's still the first week. Games haven't been played yet, just scrims. We'll see what happens. 6 in the power rankings, we have Team Vapor. Now, this team is stacked, but I know that they haven't been able to scrim as much as everyone else I think has, because everyone on the team has drastically different schedules. This may just come down just a complete unfamiliarity playing with each other, because that's gonna bring them down the most. And we are back. Welcome everybody for your patience. Next team we have is Vapor versus Avenged. We have for Team Vapor, their captain Chaotic Sneak, then Smooth Justice and Nightmare versus Avenged team Captain Grim, Okie Loki, and Baby D.
There's so much to prove in this matchup.
It's a great way to say it.
There is so much to prove. We have immense power versus immense confusion and insecurity. I'm hoping that this is going to be a well-rounded affair, but we could see something turn lopsided and Titanic in a minute. It won't take any time at all for things to get ugly. Chaotic Sneak and Smooth, that is a nightmarish offensive to powerhouse to have to deal with, and Nightmare is no slouch himself. I don't know how Avenge is going to get past this one. Avenge has as we've already stated, a few hurtful points so far throughout this week, trying to get prepared for whichever dynamic they're going to use. Grim, Oki, and Baby D doesn't exactly stand head to head when it comes to this pair of champs, but maybe a little bit. This will be a learning moment. This could be a lot of meshing chemistry that they can find. Maybe something will go right. Maybe Grim has a lot to prove as a captain, new captain that everyone was kind of questioning. And if this is any moment to prove where he can be right, it is this stage, especially week 1. Set the tone early.
You always want to set the tone as as quickly as possible. Get your team, say, hey, go out there. If we win, if we lose, play hard, play well, play smart. And because Vapor's really, like, even though I put them lower in the power rankings, they're still a really good team. Like, the only issue I had with their teams for the first week is they didn't have much practice time because of different scheduling issues.
Yeah, they're one of those teams that they may not get together a whole bunch, but when they do, oh my gosh! I mean, it's almost like they didn't even need to practice. Everything just comes naturally. They mesh almost immediately. Baby D, he's got age and experience on his side. He's gonna have to be the calming factor for Avenge whenever the barrage and hail of shots will be coming in. Maybe he's thinking of early retirement already. Who knows? But Oki, I think, will have to be one of the standout players for Avenge to overcome this, and it's going to be a lot of counterattacking. They're going to have to find the chinks in their armor to get past this. And so...
All right, as we have everybody in the lobby, we will get started.
All right. It is the powerhouse of Vapor versus the Avenged boys. Let's see how this rolls out. Baby D with the advantage on the kickoff. Nightmare going for a quick downfield clear. Grim, a little bit of a whiff to start off. Smooth Justice going up for an easy one right off the bat. It's a nice, quick pass.
10 seconds in. That's what I was afraid of. Just the passing plays are going to be insane with Vapor.
Chaotic Sneak with it was purposeful. It was a nice lofty center, and Smooth Justice just took every bit of it that he could. Lots of defensive miscues on that one. Grim, now in the middle of the field. Quick strike from Okie Loki. Baby D watching this one right up the wall as Chaotic Sneak is going to send it out to center. Grim sending it far and away. Going to follow this one up. He's going to try and ride right under it. And a nice center for himself. Baby D just with a less of a bounce. Okie, though, winning this 50-50. Is this going off to the far right side? Smooth Justice. Oh, losing that one. Chaotic Sneak, though, sending it to the far corner. Grim leaving off into the ceiling. Trying to get a second touch, does not, as it's 50 away. Baby D with the hard demo to Nightmare. Oki backwards, but a nice reverse clear. Chaotic trying to leave it in the field of play as it moves up to the wall. Try will get a second touch. Baby D unable to answer. Grim, a little bit of backflip, but kind of leaving off to Oki Loki. Grim now sending him down the field. It's a 1v2. Can he get the second angle? No, he cannot. Chaotic reading that very well.
Good save by Sneak there.
Yes, Avenged trying to get their wheels under him. Maybe the nerves will have already kicked off. Grim with a wonderful ceiling touch as Baby D, keeping it down to the blue side. But Nightmare with a long clear. Oki trying to get back to net. Quick strike. A wonderful pass over the Smooth, and Smooth with his second goal of the game.
Beautiful 1-2 passing plays. You have Nightmare across and bring it right to Smooth Justice over all three members of Avenged.
Nightmare found the hole and the gap between the three men, and Smooth Justice did the same as everyone was trying to just react. This makes it a quick 2-0 affair. We're only about a minute and a half in now to this match. Grim spying this one as Nightmare sends it away. But Oki with a wonderful touch. Oh, nearly in. It should be an easy shot as Oki responds, finding his own pass to himself.
Beautiful placement on the first shot. Sneak almost has the save, but he doesn't get it. It hits off that corner, weird, perfectly centering for Oki again, and he drops it right in.
This is exactly what Avenge needs to stay in this match. Obviously, scoring is the way of the game, but to be able to respond and not get buried too deep, that's definitely what Avenge will need to just kind of get confidence in themselves. And Oki is definitely one of those kinds of people that needs confidence to continue. Baby D, this one going off center mass. Grim, though, unable to get around Nightmare as Nightmare gets a quick clear. Chaotic now sent it to the far corner. Oki rise into the occasion. It's going to go ceiling and down, which is make a hard bounce. Chaotic with a mistouch. Grim with the follow-up as Smooth Justice commits wholeheartedly to this one. Grim sealing it down. Extra touch. A nice upside-down spike, but to no one. Baby D, though, however, following up on it real fast. Smooth Justice send it to Oki. Oki to the corner. Smooth still spying, but they're going to let them have it. Avenged pulling it up. Giving over to Chaotic. Baby D, a full commit from Avenge. That's a little bit of a miscue, but now Baby D keeping up the pressure. Oki spying Chaotic. Trying to get that second one. Nearly would have been a shot, but Nightmare with the long, high bounce. Grim. Baby D. Baby D rising up to the top wall. Sending it far and away. A little bit of danger in that one, but no good hit on it as well. Oki sending it long. A lot of these are being enabled for Avenge side is being enabled by Oki, as he's able to get nice 50 counters. He's going to be their main weapon in this match if they're going to stick around and show this won't be any kind of sweep.
No, and with Sharky out with connection issues, that's the way to put it.
Yeah.
Definitely not, like I said, the strongest roster they put out, but for sure I believe they will be fine. They should be fine going forward.
Baby D now applying some infield pressure as Nightmare is quick to follow this one up. However, Grim sending it far and away, just a little bit off and wide. Baby D still trying to track it. Doesn't have any boost to his name now. Oki sending it to midfield. Some Smooth Justice off to the sidewall. A quick touch from Chaotic, but no third coming from Justice. That was almost going to be super dangerous. Oh, a rotational good clear from D to Oki. And now combining together, this is leaving the net dangerously wide, but Baby D able to be there. Smooth Justice, though, dropping it down. You say Chaotic coming in, sending it awfully wide, uncharacteristically so. Smooth Justice still on this one, and Oki says no, denies him, closes the door on that pursuit. Sending it back to the center is Chaotic. Baby D, we have 1 minute left, and this is a much lower scoring affair than what we expected. Baby D sending it out. Grim! Oh, just with a quick whiff. Oki having to recover fast. This is going to come back center, leaving it dangerously open again for Smooth's hat trick.
Ball drops it down. Chaotic Sneak hands down Oki off the... Oh, that's the worst place to put the ball. I'm sure he meant to bang it off of the corner so it rolls around, but gets the wrong part of the corner, and Justice is there for the rebound.
He was definitely looking for anything but that. Probably could have done with a little bit more of a dribble control method, but the chapter's been written. It's now 3-1, and we only have 40 seconds left. Avenged, putting up a good stalwart showing so far. Baby D sending it across into a little bit of a rainbow as Oki is trying to wait for it to come back. Passing it middle. Grim able to take it. Nice passing play so far for Revenge, but nothing, can't make it to Baby D. Less than 30 seconds now. Oki trying to find something. This probably is going to turn into a, okay, what did we have in this game, and what can we do better going to the next game type of thing for Avenge. Oki now on his back wheels. Smooth. Maybe going to share some of the lot to Chaotic Sneak. Maybe a little, let someone else score for once. I don't think it's going to happen. Smooth Justice letting it go, and that's all she wrote. Smooth just kind of getting the nice extra goal to pad his stat sheet. Oki couldn't quite recover. He was in full reverse.
Yeah, the game's definitely going to Vapor. This, sometimes you gotta recover and get these games like out of the way early.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
Quick
5
clearance
goals.
coming down. It's done.
Yeah,
Vapor taking the quick 4-1 win in game 1 over Avenged.
I would say Avenge played a lot better than I thought they would. Definitely Oki had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, there was almost a full shouldering of his team. A lot of nice stuff from Smooth Justice. He was the beneficiary of this 1-2 punch from Chaotic Sneak to Smooth, and that just resulted in a ton of goals. I don't know. I mean, Chaotic seemed he had said himself he wanted to take more of a coaching role, and so I guess he's kind of like the dad at a little league baseball, like wiffle ball thing, kind of just lofting up shots for his son to look like a superstar. So who knows if this is going to go into a reverse type fashion. He seems to be kind of the lethal dagger for Vapor.
Definitely. I know Sneak is a very, very skilled player. I think the highest ranked player in the entire league. And I did talk to him. He said he would want to take more of a captaincy, more of like a learning role, a teaching role. And that's great. I like seeing that in the league. That allows other players to grow from that. And if you are a free agent, and if one of Vapor's players needs to like back out, I definitely would recommend trying to talk to Sneak, get on Sneak's team.
Exactly. I mean, to be as skilled as you are, and then you don't even have to score the goals, and you can just enable your entire team to score goals. That's impressive. To not have to be leaned on to score everything. Grim passing out to Oki. Chaos Sneak already upside down, trying to get a quick, fast goal. Not going to find in the first 10 seconds yet. Baby, why? Why is it every time I say it? Oh my gosh.
You have the caster's curse down to a T.
As soon as I open my mouth, Smooth Justice with a sudden the counterattack over to Chaotic Sneak, who was able to just creep along in Avenge's corner. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. 10 seconds, that's all she wrote going forward. Grim with a pass from Oki. Grim following up. Chaotic Sneak clearing it away. Oki, 50-50 over into the corner. Nightmare watching this one go by. Now, do you think Nightmare is going to present, like, he was able to get a pass, an assist in the last game. He's more of the clearance guy. It's not that he lacks any skill, but when you put yourself alongside two champs, it's hard to shine. Do you think he can kind of show out anymore going forward in this series? Will they let him do anything?
See, you don't even have to show out. Honestly, if you want to get those W's, you can just be the third man back to say, hey, I'm going to take your leashes off. You two don't have to come out for defense. Just go up there, play, bully them. Like right now, you've seen Sneak and Justice is kind of playing the ball, and Nightmare's back there, third man back. So anything they do, they mess up, Nightmare's there to cover it. So right here, Nightmare is one time going right there, puts a ball in center, and goes down for Sneak.
Yeah, they're playing a long, open zone because that is their ability of their skills. They can control half of a field just for two players, and to be able to rotate out. This is kind of like, it's reminding me of a reverse method, like a complexity gaming style, where they had two man back as defense and one man back going up as striking. Quite just equal but opposite in that fashion. Smooth now, pinching this one off to the corner. Baby D in weight, can't quite grab it. Grim to Oki. Oki still having to follow up, but now just turning into a nice passing play. We're only down 1-0. Avenge just trying to look for their first one. Oh, no mustard on that. A little bit of smooth ketchup as Baby D now sneaking past Chaotic. Oh, Oki, if he was able to turn around quick enough, he might have been able to ball Nightmare, but not this time around. All of Vapor is on this side of the field. We're seeing, worse for wear, no counterattack. That would have been the moment with all of blue over on Orange's end. Chaotic now going to be carrying this one, but it's a little bit wide. Smooth finding a gap. Zoki is trying to come back. Nightmare trying to get on the action. Oki to Grim. Grim getting 50'd backwards as Chaotic. Pushing it to Baby D. Baby D drawing off. Justice 50'd. Grim now clearing it out. We're just a little over halfway. This one is a much closer game.
Definitely an onslaught by Vapor, but eventually being able to keep most of it out.
This is the bend but don't break mentality right now. However, oh, Chaotic with a mistouch. Oki, no, Grim now clearing it away. Baby D trying to go back to net. Oki can't quite beat Nightmare. Nightmare is sending his center mass. Chaotic and Smooth both in weight like serpents ready to strike in hard coil, but didn't even need to take a bite as both players from Avenge cross Pelicans. Just kind of leave it down. Oh, a wonderful wheel touch. Neither member of the Avenge squad could get a hold of that one as they were both airborne.
I couldn't tell if that was a fake or if he just took the slightest of touches there, but that's where it is.
It's one of those non-touch touches where you touch it with your mind, kind of like a telekinesis. It's like a haunter using, I guess, psychic or something. I don't know. Kind of. Now all of Vapor content to just kind of form the Berlin Wall, separate East and West from their goal. Grim holding it down, trying to reverse on this one. Oki, the nice doink away from his post. This one's still in danger, but Oki again trying to be defensive. Baby D now taking his shot, but no one getting a hold of that one. Nightmare is going to clear this back one to center. There's a lot of creeping going on from Vapor. If at one of these moments that Avenge sees all three players from Vapor on their edge, if they could just counter it away, they would have so much green grass to score on. As now an open net, Oki is turned backwards by Chaotic. Nez, well, he had half boost, but just couldn't quite get there. ABD now the no clear, sending off to his corner instead, opting for a 50 over Smooth, one of his buddies that he didn't quite get to play with, or alongside anyway. Nightmare now, up to Smooth with the whiff. Oki, 45 seconds left, Grim taking it away. Nightmare,
good play.
Playing it over. Ooh. Baby D and Oki doing a 2v2 situation with Smooth and Chaotic. Oh, a lot of playful touches for what should be a dire situation. Baby D, can he find it? No. Smooth is gonna send it up to the ceiling. Grim sitting in back. Oki trying to fly it away. He's going backwards. Can't quite get to it. Baby D, will he get an extra score? He's just gotta get past Nightmare.
Ooh.
Nightmare getting balled. Grim off to the corner.
Beautiful play. Beautiful dribble by Baby D.
Look at this lovely pass. Baby D able to control it as it sits down, pops it over, and Grim in a fantastic place in the zone. It's been 4 minutes and 45 seconds. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get another one, but that is showing good things on the horizon.
Can we see an upset right now?
I mean, they've been able to keep it close. They're gonna have to pull off some cosmic versus mystic magic if we're gonna see anything upset. Oki now trying to push off from the wall. Chaotic putting on his big boy shoes, getting over to Nightmare, and this one will get buried to the ground.
Beautiful,
Vapor.
Beautiful last knockdown by Nightmare there. Very smart play. Much better from Avenged. Much better from Avenged.
It took them a while, but this shows promise. They're going to have to do more like that against not just the back line, but the front line too, if they are going to be able to take the lead in any of these games. It was fantastic play, though. Just took them a little bit long. It's going to be hard. Chaotic Sneak now showing that he can score, but also on the flip side, enabled by Smooth Justice and a wonderful backline clearance game from Nightmare. I remember playing with these guys in a scrim. Very good. They clap cheeks. Very hard to get past it. A good thing to show on this one, Oki with a defensive madman out of him, getting 3 saves. Savior medaling himself in the onslaught.
He might be able to record almost double-digit saves for the series if he keeps this up.
Defensive man of the week, maybe? Might see.
Now, one thing I want to mention, too. Nightmare, even though his points were low, that doesn't tell the story of what his role is. And his role, I say that's actually critical to why they are having a much easier time than they are.
Yeah, it's enabling them to be able to just try more things in the field. And then the other team might be able to. Oh, a weird kickoff situation. Grim now looking past Chaotic Sneak. Can't tell with a now. Whenever you get view from personal experience, if you get into like a 2-0 situation in the best of 5, especially when you kind of feel at ease with your gameplay as it is, Nightmare with the almost stellar ball situation to get that to an early goal, and not within the first 10 seconds.
That was a beautiful save.
Do you think there's gonna be a lot more kind of loose play, less aggressive from the Vapor side? Maybe just kind of let this one play out, because I'm already seeing Nightmare on the offensive end of the field so far. This is turning to a method type of gameplay.
I mean, if I know Sneak well enough, he wants to get in and get out quickly. Get in, do his business, get out quickly. He'll have some fun, but he wants to get in there and get out quickly. He wants to get his goals, get the W, and leave with the easy 3-0.
We've seen Baby D now controlling this ball for the past like 15 seconds. No pressure from Vapor. I believe we're seeing a lot of kind of 1v3s almost. Letting Avenge kind of play themselves to some degree. Smooth Justice and Chaotic being passive. Nightmare now. Off to Baby D. Baby D with a little bit of a whiff. Oki passing off and away. There's no one in net currently for Avenge, but a quick rotation back has Oki ready and waiting. Oh, a double whiff.
Double
Chaotic
whiff
Sneak.
and
Easy service over to Justice. Those happen, but they can't if you want to be able to come back in this series. This one went downwards, and I think Baby D was expecting more of a forward service.
that was a very rare mishit from Oki.
Yeah, Oki, well, yeah, he bumped that with his wheels, didn't quite catch it with his nose, which provided absolutely no power. Since apparently rubber on rubber doesn't provide any bounce, right? Thanks, Ionics.
If Rocket League had real-life physics, I think it's gonna be a lot less fun, let's be honest.
That's true. I mean, these cars wouldn't be flying at all. Much like bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly, but they do. Smooth Justice off to the post, can't quite get it around as Oki is there to deny him, shutting the door real fast. Grim watching Oki, sending it down the field. Chaotic Sneak trying to grab it, joints it away from his post. Nightmare just kind of running away from it. Grim to the backboard. Sneak dropping it far corner. Baby D turning on it wide as Grim is able to snag some boost. So going forward, this was a little bit of a tough thrashing. Not that the game is over at all by any means at current point, but Avenged, they have a lot of improvements to do. Do you think that they will change this particular lineup whenever Sharky comes back?
I think what will happen is, and I hate saying it, I think Grim is going to stay in the lineup, and either Baby D might get like pushed out for Sharky when his issues get fixed. Just knowing Grim as a captain, that's probably the move I think he'll do. Oki is proved to be completely unremovable from this lineup.
No, he is definitely a mainstay for the Avenged team. I don't think they can do much without him. Honestly, I hope that Sharky can get a lot of his stuff done soon with whatever needs to be fixed, because Oki and Sharky together is nasty. That is some that's a link between either mental disability and 900 IQ. I want to see both. I want to see that on stream, because I think that's entertainment capabilities all throughout. A nice poke over from Grim trying to lay it up, but a hard shunt from Chaotic Sneak clearing this one the entire length of the field. This is still a 1-0 affair. Can go either way. The Vapor, I think, has been fairly comfortable. However, we have a current miscue, leaving it up on the wall, and Nightmare having to just put forth a little bit of boost to clear this one out. Chaotic Sneak over to Nightmare, still playing it to themselves. Oki Loki wants to be taken seriously. Baby D just a little bit too speedy for his own good. Sneak sending it down the far wall. Getting denied by Grim. Grim trying to turn on it, but Sneak's still there. Oki Loki outsped. Baby D trying to break it up as we have less than a minute. Smooth Justice, nice bit of a pass to his buddy, Baby D. Oki Loki over to Sneak. Sneak sending it long. He's probably going to go for a score on this one, and he's going to get it with a double tap.
I expected nothing but a goal here from Sneak. The minute he put that ball up, I see him boost up in the air, like, yep, he's getting that double touch. Grim hits off the wall, can't defend it. And that's 2-0, and unless Vapor lets in two very sly mistakes, I don't see this game turning tides anytime soon.
it's one of those situations, you know the level and skill of the player, and as soon as you see them elevate and go upside down, it's like, okay, guaranteed. It's like, unless you just think they're freestyling and kind of not taking it seriously, you're just like, okay, they know what's coming up. And they've been in that situation so many times that they can just do it. We have less than 30 seconds. Congrats on your probable and very likely prediction going
Let's
right.
not talk yet, because we do have the cashless curse still upon us.
I mean, maybe I can help them out.
You're not gonna score, Vapor. Oh wait, you're gonna score, Avenged.
I don't know. Which way does it work? Negative, positive? I'm not sure. Okie Loki, just in the mix of things, goes over Baby D, and this one will be left to the ground. Oh,
Oki couldn't even pad the stat.
A consolation goal denied by the timer, as Vapor takes this in a 3-0 sweep in our second match of the day.
And as much as I hate to say it, my prediction was right.
I'm looking forward to next week. I'm hoping that they can have more of their roster available to them. In fact, I'm hoping that based on issues that are going forward, that they're able to fill out an entire team roster, because they may have to pick a little bit from the players pool just to kind of balance a few things out. However, for as bad as we thought it was going to be, the stat line wasn't too far separated. That may be because of Vapor being nice, or at least kind of wanted to make sure and defensively sure that this all happened how it was supposed to. Congratulations.
Honestly, that game was defined by the Shield, aka Oki Loki.
Oh yeah, I think he has what, 9-10 saves in these 3 games.
He has 9 saves in 3 games. He's averaging 3 saves a game, so he is the defensive man back, and also putting up the most shots that previous game too. So Oki seems to be doing the work.
He does.
So we can now we're gonna bring in the captain of Vapor, Chaotic Sneak, for an interview. We didn't get a chance to talk to him last time, but it's interesting to see what his perspective is on his game and on just the league in general.
I know that people have been clamoring for Chaotic to come into the chat, so this is going to be a fun one. Memes abound, I'm sure.
Memes abound. And Chaotic Sneak, welcome to the casting booth for WDL. How are you feeling today? And congratulations on your W.
Oh, I'm feeling great, dude. I tell you what. Actually, you know what? I'm not feeling great, because you power ranked us in 6th, and
I said, I had to power rank everybody that way because this is the best way to see where people were, and you're definitely jumping up in the rankings today, for sure.
I would hope so.
Now, I gotta ask, because you guys seem to back off and kind of play it, easy, smooth, maybe even tiny bit lazy as the series wore on. Did you not feel much pressure from the Avenged side as you kind of went towards latter game 2, game 3, kind of able to rest on your laurels a little bit, just kind of play it easy?
I'll put it this way: when you see that we're not putting forth our full effort, that should be a sign to the people who are power ranked number 1 and 2, because I wasn't impressed by that game, and we're not going to show what we're fully capable of and still beating teams. So.
Wow. So, okay, already calling out the number 1 and 2 picks. Okay.
I mean, I did say during the draft that we were going to be the number 1 team, because I handcrafted my team from the best players. Just saying. I said it.
Wow. Now, you had to come in. I remember playing that exact same roster just a night or 2 ago as in a scrim. You actually had to come in for Ryan. Do you think this would have played any differently if Ryan had been playing instead of you?
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm actually wet garbage at Rocket League.
Oh, okay.
Ryan will literally stomp them twice as hard, and we can't chain him. That's the thing. We say, "Oh, let's go easy." He just says, "Fuck it, bro. It's game time," and he just destroys them. It's an even different beast.
Well, I know that Ryan, poor Ryan, he actually got caught in a storm, and so he didn't want to have to risk being maybe without power, especially just mid game. So it was nice. It was good that you were able to kind of wait in the wings and be a good captain and kind of come in, step in when the time was necessary. So good preparation by the Vapor Squad. Now next week, you guys are, what is your next matchup? You guys get to play against Mystic. Now, that first matchup between Cosmic and Mystic, that had some nice entertainment value. And Mystic is coming off a nice win, maybe on the beneficiary of some defensive miscues, a little bit on Cosmic side. what do you think? What's your game plan? Are you definitely gonna try and opt out of playing in that one?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna try and opt out and playing as many as possible, just because, like I said, I don't want to have to play. I want people to get their fair share of time. But either way, I don't think it's going to be that much of a troublesome game for our team.
Okay.
I mean, all around we're solid, and we don't have very many double commits almost ever.
Yeah, it was actually quite. It was almost your play style, or at least your kind of zoning style, was reminiscent of the Blindside squad. You and Smooth Justice were able to kind of control the forward half of the other the opponent's side, while Nightmare would come in, do a nice clearance rotation with one of you, and then leave you both to it. Kind of the same way with Manager in the back and Toast and Banger Boy in the front. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to whenever that matchup occurs. And so you're actually going to get to play. It's going to be a while till you guys play against Blindside. Not until week 5.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Whew, I can't speak enough to y'all's ability to kind of just keep people in a hole and onto their own half. That was very apparent, especially in our scrim, and it was tough. Like you say, you play like wet garbage. If you're wet garbage, I'm never gonna get to anywhere near champ. So that hurts my soul.
It's all perspective.
So
Perspective.
Besides yourself, who do you think is either underrated or overrated for this current power ranking setup?
Well, I've already said our team, but all right, I was gonna go toxic there, but I'm gonna refrain from that comment. I don't know. Like so far, it seems pretty even across the board. Like there hasn't been a team that stood out that I'm like, this is somebody that we really need to like worry about and start like learning how they play. It seems mostly balanced across the board, and the teams that lost today I don't know, it seems like they just fell apart once they started to get behind.
Yeah, they just kind of started to crumble. But we saw some bounce backs. There was a few times that, especially in that the first 2 games of the Lotus Blindside grouping, it did well, and that was really even. I know that you're kind of confident in the fact that they were kind of both trash, but I think from our perspective, we got to see a lot of cool stuff, and I think they were pretty even across their entire play in the series. So, do you see any big changes though going into week 2? Do you think any free agency players are going to sneak in? Lots of roster changes.
Well, that's an interesting one.
Because we can go with the TV answer or the real answer.
Yeah, those rosters are not looking too solid these days for a few teams that already know who I'm talking about. We'll see.
Like some teams that can't take a loss, like like adults or like people, and acting like garbage is pretty much like the best way to lose your roster spot in the league.
Yeah.
If you know you can't control yourself, I say just go take a break. I mean, if you get salty about losing in a non-profit, non-prize pool draft league where you get random teammates, I feel bad for doing you in your regular day-to-day life, because then you're pretty garbage. You're pretty garbage.
Chaotix receiving a lot of love from our chat.
Hey, dude. I'm not here to be loved. I'm here to get my team to the number 1 spot.
Just business as usual from the captain of Vapor, as much as what we were expecting.
Alrighty, Chaotic. I gotta say thank you so much coming by today, and again, good luck with the rest of your season and for your upcoming game this week. Okay.
I appreciate it, and thanks for taking that drink midway through those games.
I did. Thank you. It did sound pretty dry like I do now. So, alrighty.
All right. You guys have a good one.
You too.